750 credit score. Mortgage rejected. Again. But this time it is different. The score is high. Payment history is spotless. Utilization is well below 30%. No missed payments, no collections, no red flags. At least not the ones most people know about. The bank still said no, not because of what was there, but because of what was missing. 4 things were missing, and none of them have anything to do with your credit score. In this video, you will learn exactly what those 4 things are. You will understand why banks look for them, and you will know how to build them starting today. Most people who apply these 4 moves get approved on their next application. Let's get into it. Everyone is obsessing over their credit score. Get it above 700, get it above 750, keep the utilization low, pay on time. These are all good habits, but they are only part of the picture, the part that most financial advice stops at. Here's what nobody tells you. Your credit score is a summary, a simplified, compressed snapshot of your financial behavior. But the bank does not read the summary. The bank reads the full story. And a story without depth, no matter how polished the summary looks, is not enough to get approved for a mortgage or a major loan. So, what exactly is credit depth? Credit depth is the combination of 3 things. Account variety, meaning different types of credit. Account age, meaning how long your credit history goes back. And behavioral consistency, meaning how steadily you have managed all of it over time. A single credit card with a perfect payment history tells the bank one thing. It says, this person can manage one type of credit responsibly. But multiple account types with years of consistent behavior across all of them tells the bank something completely different. It says, this person understands credit. This person has been tested across different financial situations, and this person has passed every time. One is a photograph, the other is a full biography. Banks do not approve photographs. Banks approve biographies. That is the gap. And most people never even know it exists. Let us think like a lender for a moment. You are sitting at a bank. 2 applications are placed in front of you. First applicant, 750 credit score. 1 credit card opened 18 months ago. Perfect payment history. Utilization consistently below 30%. Everything looks clean on the surface. But that is all there is. 1 account, 1.5 years, 1 data point. Second applicant, 720 credit score. 3 different account types, a credit card, an auto loan, and a personal installment loan. 5 years of history across all 3 accounts. Consistent behavior, no sudden changes, no spikes, no red flags. Which one do you approve? The bank approves the second applicant every single time. Not because the score is better, it is actually lower, but because the second applicant tells a story the bank can verify. A story that shows how this person behaves under different financial conditions over multiple years, across multiple account types. The first applicant shows a number, the second applicant shows a track record. And track records are what banks actually use to make decisions. A 750 with no depth is worth less than a 720 with real history behind it. This is the gap most people never see. They spend years chasing the score, working on the summary, optimizing the photograph, while the bank was always looking for the biography. So how do you build credit depth? Here are the 4 moves that change everything. Those are not hacks. These are not shortcuts. These are the structural moves that build a credit profile banks actually trust. Move 1, account diversity. A single credit card is not enough. It never was. Lenders want to see that you can manage different types of credit, not just one. Think about the different categories. Revolving credit, like credit cards. Installment credit, like auto loans or personal loans. Mortgage credit, the long game. Each one of these sends a different signal to the bank. Each one proves a different kind of financial responsibility. Together, they create a complete picture. They tell the bank, this person understands how credit works at multiple levels. This person can handle responsibility across the board. You do not need to open everything at once. But over time, building a mix of account types is one of the most powerful things you can do for your credit depth. Start with what you have, then add strategically. Move 2. Protect your account age. Your oldest account is one of the most valuable assets in your credit profile, and most people have no idea. Every time you close an old account, you erase history, and history is depth. Your average account age drops, your credit depth weakens. The bank sees a shorter story. Do not close old accounts even if you do not use them regularly. Keep them open. Keep them active. Even one small purchase per month is enough to keep an account alive. Let the years accumulate. Let the age work for you. The longer your accounts have been open, the more the bank trusts the story you are telling. Move 3. Be patient. Do not rush. This is one of the most important moves and the hardest one for most people. Opening multiple new accounts in a short period of time does not build depth. It sends a panic signal. When the bank sees several new accounts opened within a few months, it asks a question. Why is this person suddenly seeking so much credit? Is there financial pressure? Is something wrong? The answer the bank assumes is rarely positive. Space your new accounts at least 6 to 12 months apart. Let each account settle. Let it age. Let it start building its own history before you open the next one. Depth is built slowly, deliberately, strategically. The bank rewards patience always. Move 4. Keep every account alive. A dormant account is a silent account, and silent accounts add nothing to your story. They just sit there, open but empty, contributing almost nothing to your credit depth. Use every card at least once a month, even for a small, everyday purchase. A coffee, a subscription, a tank of gas. Pay it in full. Keep it moving. An active account with consistent monthly usage sends a clear signal to the bank. This person manages all of their credit, not just the ones they focus on, not just the one with the best rewards, all of them, consistently, every month. That is the signal. That is depth. 4 moves. That is all it takes to begin building a credit profile that banks actually want to approve. Now, here is something most people get wrong about building credit depth, and they think it takes years and there is nothing they can do right now. That is not true. Yes, depth takes time to fully develop, but you can start sending the right signals immediately. The bank is always watching. Every single month of consistent behavior adds another frame to your film. Every account you keep active adds another chapter to your biography. And here is the important part. A 700 score with real depth will always outperform a 750 score with no story behind it. Always. The number is not the goal. The narrative is the goal. The bank is not scoring you on a test. It is reading a book. Make sure your book has enough chapters. Make sure your story is worth approving. But here's the part nobody ever tells you. There are 3 critical mistakes people make while trying to build credit depth. They think they are doing everything right. They are following the advice. They are opening accounts. They are keeping things active. But they are making 3 specific errors that send completely the wrong signals to lenders. And in some cases, these mistakes are actually lowering their score while they think they are building depth. In the next video, I will cover exactly those 3 mistakes. One of them is so common that most people watching this right now are probably making it. Subscribe so you do not miss it. This is credit clarity. What the bank sees, you should see too. This content is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Always consult with a qualified financial professional before making any financial decisions.